Hello, my dear learners. Welcome to the channel. I am your trainer, Namita, and today's topic is the best way to improve your English speaking skills alone. So, when I say alone, it means learning to speak in English on your own. This is going to be another self-learning video for all those of you who don't have a speaking partner, or you don't really want to spend money on institutes and you have no one to guide you. Well, you have someone to guide you. I'm here to show you the right path to this journey of speaking in English on your own. Well, this is going to be a very valuable content. This is going to be something which will open your eyes and which will give you that power to learn English on your own without actually looking here and there and spending a lot of money. You will feel empowered after watching it. And one more thing, I'm going to share something which has not been shared ever. I have never seen something like this. So mark the date. This one is original. Later on, you'll see it on many other 100,000 channels which we have, and this will be copy pasted everywhere. But right now, this is absolutely original. So to learn English on your own for the self-learning, you need 5 T's. I'm going to share with you today 5 T's that you need to work on. If you are doing it on your own, of course, you need some base for it. For that base, the first T is going to be technology. No points for guessing because you're already taking help of this technology. You're already using it. But I would simply say that use it wisely. Don't use it for entertainment, because right now you're watching English videos also for entertainment. Otherwise, you could have probably looked for a better teacher, someone who is already an expert, who is guiding you well. But if you're watching it for entertainment, watching people speak English in funny ways, and then you get distracted by the reels that are being played, it's a lot. See, I know this is trending these days. You want everything very quickly. Shorts are popular. You want to learn English in 30 seconds, 1 minute. If you truly want to learn something, let's talk real. It is not possible to learn that thing in seconds and minutes. You need to spend time on it. So trust the longer format videos, because they are only going to tell you how you can do something in a proper manner. A short will not make you fluent. A short will not help you learn any skill. Remember that. So let's open our eyes to reality. The technology is distracting you more than directing you to the right path. So use it wisely. Now, the second T is choosing your teacher or trainer. Of course, with this technology, you are going to choose someone, a teacher or a trainer. Though I say that be your own teacher, you are your best teacher, but still you need someone who can guide you, someone who has acquired the right kind of knowledge to share with you. Now, in India, I can be very sure about our country, we have thousands and lakhs of people teaching English. But the sad part is that everybody is teaching English here on YouTube, but no one is speaking. Tell me if I'm not right here or not. I want you to comment and tell me, isn't this the reality? We as Indians cannot speak in English, but we have the maximum English teaching channels every day. A creator starts a new channel teaching you English. Many of them have few hundred subscribers, and like I also have a very few subscribers. Everybody is teaching English. Well, I'm not someone who comes from no background. I am a qualified English teacher. But there are people who themselves, I've seen small school girls, college girls, small children teaching English. I mean, is it that wonderful and is it that simple? If it is, then everybody should speak in English. If there are so many teachers, then there should be so many speakers, but it is not matching. The number is not the same. So you are not being able to select the right teacher for you. Let me tell you, just note a few points. The person you're choosing to learn English from should be someone who himself or herself is fluent in English. They should be able to speak with a lot of confidence, word after word, sentence after sentence. Their speech should be able to grab your attention. That's the first thing. Apart from the kind of words they are using, apart from their vocabulary, their sentence formation, please make sure that they don't have a very strong mother tongue influence. Here on YouTube, you'll find people who are teaching you English with a very what should I say? Let me just mimic it for you. They will, you'll see these people who are teaching English and who come and say, "Hello guys, I am here to teach you English. Listen to my points, how to think in English. Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you are all doing well. I am very happy teach English to you. Learn from me." Tell me if this is not the reality. This is the kind of English which is being circulated. Very, very sad reality. But don't fall in this trap. Find someone who can genuinely guide you. Someone who is not here to divert you towards other applications. Someone who is just empowering you to be a fluent English speaker on your own. Even if you're joining some classes, be sure what kind of classes you're joining online, because you do need a guide, you do need a mentor, and technology is providing it for you. You'll see channels which are providing you English for free. There are so many of them. There are some wonderful channels as well. So choose it, and this has to be a conscious choice. Don't watch it for entertainment. Choose your trainer, someone who has the right knowledge and who has the right way of teaching it to you. All right. Now the third T is going to be tools. What kind of tools are you going to use? I would not say that you need a lot of applications or anything of that sort. You need a book, which is very important to begin with. Of course, you can buy more books, and there are many books that I recommend, but one book which I always recommend each and everyone, learner of every age group, is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Buy yourself one or two books. If you are absolutely a mediocre English learner, then you should go for something like storybooks, the children's storybooks, something like that. So you need books to read. You need a dictionary to look for the meanings of difficult words. You need a notebook, pen, and that's all. That's all that you need. Of course, you have your phone, so you can search for meanings also. You can Google it. Even if you don't have a physical dictionary, it's okay. And you can use it for listening, because pronunciation is something which you need to learn. So you need your phone, you need a few books, you need a notebook and a dictionary. That's all, nothing else. Now the fourth T is time, and this is very important. I know many of you who are learning English from past many years. I think from your school time you've been struggling to speak in English. You have passed your college, you are working somewhere, you married, you have children. Many of you are even, over that age of 50 or 60. You want to travel abroad, lot of things, but you're still not being able to speak in English. Give yourself a time slot. I would say, if you are listening to me, if you've been following my advice, then I would say give yourself 3 months minimum. 3 months, and 3 months is sufficient. I have been teaching English for a very long time, and I don't entertain a learner for more than 3 months, because otherwise, if you've not been able to learn it for 3 months, then probably you would never be able to learn it. But if you're serious, then everybody, each and every person can speak English. At least they can help themselves convey their message in a way. Right? So give yourself 3 months. If you are starting now, let's suppose you start from 1st March, a new month is going to start. So March, April and May, you're going to give yourself that much of time, and then see, that is the time you have to give yourself a target time. That should be your goal. If you give yourself that time and keep working consistently without a long break, then you will be a fluent English speaker by June. That's my promise, and I keep promising this to you all of the time, but I don't know how many of you are listening to this exactly. Okay, now the last T, which is the 5th T, is talking. Don't shy away from talking. Talking to your own self. Well, self-talk is something I've been promoting from a very, very long time. Don't avoid talking. Don't hesitate talking with yourself. You should talk to yourself whenever you get time. You don't have to stand at the mountain top and start talking there. You have to talk to yourself, and you have enough time in the bathroom, in the kitchen, sitting in front of a TV screen, driving, Whenever you're traveling somewhere, you're going for a walk, when no one is watching you, talk to yourself. And self-talk helps not just in building English skills, it helps you in a very positive way. It helps you to develop a growth mindset. Say those things to yourself which can transform you into a better person. So along with English, we are all striving to become the better versions of ourselves, and that's the aim of this channel, to help you bring out the best from yourself. All right, so these were 5 T's. I hope you'll find it helpful. If you start following these tips, you can learn English alone just by working on yourself, and following these 5 T's, using them in your favor, can make you fluent in English. Now, don't say that, ma'am, how would I know that I have become fluent? How do you know now that you're not fluent? If you can understand all these things, so you know what fluency is, right? So don't give yourself an excuse that I need someone to tell me when I'm wrong and correct me. I'm not denying the relevance of having a trainer by your side, but if you have no one, then it is not a showstopper. It is going to still happen if you are dedicated, if you are consistent, and if you are willing to do it on your own. All right, so be your own teacher and learn English on your own. My good wishes, my best wishes are always with you. All the very best to you. I'm going to see you in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye for now.